Alright, so we're back, and we did make it to Delport, so we will go ahead and start Therian's Chapter 2 story. Except now I have to remember where the pub is here, so that way we can go ahead and re-put him back in our party. I'm thinking I probably will end up buying him some gear, since everybody's gonna end up having the Thief class at some point or another. So it's not really just like buying it for him, it's like buying it for everyone to some degree. Whether or not they can actually make use of it at the time is a different story. I really shouldn't buy this without having my virgin on me, but like it's just so annoying to have to go grab her and then bring her back. Sword-wise, I think I have a few leftover swords that he can make use of. Well, we're gonna have to change our party here. He is level 30, actually. So it's not that bad. Change out Primrose for, or Therian for Hanette? We could do that. I think that's okay. The others are working on their secondary classes at the moment. Yeah, that seems fine. Everybody's base is almost 30 now. That's not bad. Therian, I thought we still had some decent gear on him. Carnage Sword is just straight up better than what he's got right now. Okay, and the Assassin Dagger is better than the other one. Although this one gives him his speed and can lower defense, but we just bought this, so I gotta use it. Surely this is better than what you have on now. At least a little bit. Not so much on that. Falcon Garb, don't really have anything better than that. Plus 10 evasion, sure, why not? Are you maxed out on your skills as a thief? You are. Do we have any secondary classes ready? Not really. Hunter is being used by Orlick. Orlick, are you done with your secondary class here? Well, that's fine. We can just keep him as a thief. Because of the job points carrying over, we only exactly have to have him using the hunter at the time. Arriving in Noble Court in search of the Ruby Dragonstone, you quickly overhear a rumor that a scholar in town is using the stone to conduct some questionable research. Oh, are we bleeding people dry for bloodstone gems? After successfully infiltrating Ravis Manor, Therian was confronted by the butler, Heathcote, who ensnared him with the Fool's Bangle. Now he begrudgingly ventures forth to find the 3 dragon souls, lost treasures of House Ravis, at the behest of their owner, Lady Cordelia, that he might have his mark of shame removed. Which somehow he still can't get off himself. And so he arrives in this town, where rumor has it the Ruby Dragonstone resides. As for who holds it, none can say. And thus, Therian's search begins.
Now then.
A scholar in Noble Court. Thanks, Heathcote. There's like a leaf a dozen here. I need something more to go on than that, for real. I'm glad it's on the outskirts. I avoid it if I can.
Aye.
That creepy old mansion in the northwest part of town, I heard someone actually lives there. Who? A man named Orlick. They said he's some kind of scholar. What business would a scholar have living there? Research. Apparently he spends all his time locked up in his study studying some shiny red stone. How extremely convenient. His men won't let anyone in to see him. If you ask me, it sounds like he's hiding something. He may very well be, but I'm fine letting him keep his secrets.
Interesting.
The secrets he can keep, but that stone is a different story. Time to do some research of my own. Outskirts of town was... Well, now that we have our thief on us, we can actually go ahead and start stealing from everybody again. And we just got our stealing increased, so this should go a little bit better. That soul knife would be pretty nice. I get 5 chances in town before my rep goes bad. Honestly, that'd probably be a pretty good upgrade, at least for my elementals. It'd make my thief a bit more viable in elemental skills. And others that already have use. Or nice elemental attacks. I don't know where you came from, but you won't get away with that here. This one's not as dumb as they look. Fail 4 more times and your rep in town will suffer. Another. Son of... Okay, alright. See if we can re-roll the RNG here. Ah, we got it. Let's go. Easy. Was it worth 2 fails in a row? We'll see. Max HP plus 500? Bruh, that's my straight up support skill, but it has a accessory item. Lori's Diary contains entries about a special summon. Easy. Take those. Oh, well, can't exactly rob him while he's knocked out, apparently. 10,000 bucks. Alright, well, goes towards the refund me my dagger money. For elderly's allies of justice. Well, you won't need that. Rip, old man, you don't need that bow anyways. You'll shoot your eye out. Or, you know, something along those lines. I already stole from all of you guys. I love how it just comes to immediately stealing as soon as we get our thief. Oh, it'd be like that sometimes. We already talked to these guys, apparently. Go ahead and continue stealing. We'll have to go back through so many towns with our thief and just steal everything. Elemental heavy armor. I'll take that. Swear you're hoping they call him Trip. Alright, talk to your friend. I really lost an 80% chance. Feels bad, man. Got it. Easy. That's alright. We can always pay off the barkeeper, the restore rep, though I can't imagine that's not expensive, but we can make it happen. Plus 20 of 8, plus 20 crit. Nice. Okay, so that's for the story, but we still want to steal from everybody first if possible. So we'll go ahead and do that, and then we'll go ahead into the chapter story. We're still going to do the whole thing in the one episode, even if it runs a bit longer. Crescent dagger, sure. I mean, it's not anywhere where I need it to be. I'll take it. Empty coin pouch, weathered boots, scrapped rope. All of that, I'm pretty sure, doesn't really sell for anything, but I'll steal it anyways. Chakra bands. Elemental defense and attack. 3 armor piece, don't mind if I do. Stimulating breath. Max SP plus 50? Oh, baby. Cyrus, I think we got you an accessory here. Plus 10? No. How about plus 50? Yeah, boy. Elemental hat. Apparently the chakra band is way down there. Alright, well. SP plus 50 never hurts. Wasn't there a decent amount of people in Tavern? Grand Helm? Sure. Soul Lightstone, Shadowstone, Thunderstone. Those are medium variants too, so they'll do probably like 500 damage if I had to guess. Max SP plus 30. Okay. I might even just throw that on Cyrus too. Imperial Vest, 120 Defense, 132 Elemental Vest, and we got it. Nice. Is it better than what you have now? It is. It increases Elemental Defense though, which makes me want to throw it on one of the other two here. You lose all of your evasion, but your heals will become better. Alright, fair enough. Cyrus, is yours... Is this any better for you? It is. Helps your attack and defense. Yeah, that'll do. I haven't upgraded my regular armor forever, so I imagine we got some better stuff here. Spiked vest, silent cape, now that's available to us, and our healing and evasion will become so much better. That'll work. We didn't pick out any shielding. Alright, Thief already putting in work. Stole everything from him, stole everything from him. The Thief is just so good for utility. Too good, some might even say. Alright, well, we stole from just about everybody in town here. At least that we have available to at the moment. So, with our newly upgraded people, let's go ahead and continue story, shall we? This must be the place. I guess they'll never see me here.
Of course.
And of course it's guarded. Why would it not be guarded? It's almost like they told us it was guarded or something. A scholar with his own personal armed guard. Yeah, that's not suspicious or anything, right? Nobody saw any of that. Really? We're just gonna stare straight ahead? Best guards ever? No back door either. I can't get a free pass anywhere these days. I'll swing by the tavern. Someone's bound to know something. To the tavern we go.
Now then.
Now let's see here. Who looks like they'd know about our friend Orlick?
Hello.
How's business, my friend?
Well, you see...
Not good, I'm afraid. I hope you're faring better. I wish I could tell you so, but it's been hard lately for us too.
Oh.
My condolences. Mine too. Moving on. I just don't get those people. Locked away in that manor, surrounded by guards. It's strange, isn't it? Makes me wonder just what he's up to in there.
Well.
That's more like it.
Hey.
Mind if I have a seat?
Hello.
Not at all. Can I get you two a drink?
All right then.
That's mighty kind of you, stranger. What brings you here? You don't look like you're from around these parts. I'm a wanderer, going whenever my feet take me, and there's nothing better than a tall ale and a good tale after a day of travel. If you don't mind me asking, who is this fellow you were talking about? If you're that interested, we'll tell you all about him, considering thanks for the drinks. Baited.
Well, the fact is...
He's the talk of the town right now.
Truth is...
He's a scholar and one I dare say went off the deep and holed himself up in the building on the edge of town. Word is he's doing some kind of research and hasn't come out since.
Just so.
I heard he's investigating a stone, but nobody knows what for. It definitely sounds like he's got a few screws loose. You got that right. He's the one you don't want to get involved with. Now that I think about it, though, didn't he have a research partner?
Ah.
Yeah, I heard he was another eccentric one. I think he's still doing his research in town. What's his name?
If I recall...
Barnram? Barham? Yeah, that's it. He works in that manor, but they went their separate ways after a disagreement.
Is that so?
I guess they were too much for each other to handle. Sounds like it. Anyways, I hope that suits your curiosity, Wanderer.
Thanks.
It does. Thank you both for your time, Joe. Now to track down this barn. Well, that guy is presumably still knocked out in front of his area. Oh, no, they're even gonna make it easier on us. Well, okay, then.
Now then.
Let's see if he's home.
What?
Who's there? Someone looking for a man named Bart.
Let's hurry this up.
What business do you have with me?
Is that so?
I heard you used to be his research partner. Is that true?
Yes, yes.
That was long, long ago. I have nothing to do with the man now, and all the better for it. If that's all you came here for, you can leave now. Goodbye. Wait, hear me out. He has something I need.
What?
And what's that? I'll give you a hint. It's the subject of his research. The Ruby Dragonstone.
Indeed.
That's the one.
I see.
I surmise you plan to take it from him. Guilty as charged. And you need my help.
That's right.
I see.
So you came to ask me how to get into his place.
Ha!
You scholars are quick on the uptake.
Let's hurry this up.
Very well, I'll give you the answer you seek. You'll need a password to enter.
Oh.
And the password is... Presumptuous, aren't we? I'll tell you on one condition.
Is
You knew
that
that
so?
was coming. Get what I need for my experiment, and we'll call it a deal.
Sure.
Sounds fair, so what do you need? Pure water filtered through the desert sands. The kind only found in the most pristine oases. Silly me, I actually thought your demand was going to be reasonable. It is, you fool. A merchant from the Sunlands often comes on selling this very water. However, this rarity doesn't come cheap. Price is never my problem. Consider it done. Indeed, and that's why you're better than the merchant. Steal Oasis water for the merchant. I will. Was it this one? No, it's this one that's the chest, right? Oh yeah, we grabbed it already. Well, merchant person, I don't suppose you have some water for me to steal.
Welcome, welcome.
Come on, I present to you the most precious and refreshing beverage in the realm. Oasis water, all natural and free of even the slightest impurities. One sip and you'll taste the difference. You there, how about a drink?
Feeding time.
If you lead a thief to the water. Well, I suppose if you really want me to steal it,
Greetings.
treat yourself to some of the water straight from the desert. The irony of the water coming from a desert of all things. Oh, I can't steal from him. Here, you want this Oasis water? Here you go.
And that's that.
I hope you're thirsty.
Uh-huh.
That was faster than I anticipated.
Now then.
I fulfilled my half of the bargain. Now tell me the password.
No.
Now, your half is fulfilled when I say it's fulfilled. Bruh. I see what's happening here. I should hope so. I need a few more things for my experiment, if you'd be so kind.
If you insist.
Thieves are notorious for being kind. How can I help? I require a wyvern scale. Can you procure one for me? I don't know. Where can I find one?
If you want facts.
They're sold in town from time to time. It's highly prized by scholars as a rake, and here's a price to match.
Got it.
I'm noticing a trend here, but yes, I can get it.
Yes, yes.
Good, I'm counting on you. What did the ladies like to say? If you're broke, just say that. I mean, got 'em. Oh, hey, merchant man. You don't have to have some dragon scales on you, do you?
Welcome.
You'll never believe what I found. It's a rarity, but it can be yours for a price. How about no? How about no? So much back and forth, man. Alright, nerd, here's your wyvern scale and your water.
And that's that.
I got what you asked for. Perfect, you're quite good at your craft. I need a passport, not praise. And I need just one more thing.
Wonderful.
Remind me who's the crook here? That's a fine attitude that had it, but if you don't want the passport. Okay, but this is the last one.
Yes, yes.
Yes, I promise. It's a special type of ore, metallic in nature but crystal clear. Once I have it, I can begin my experiment. Music to my ears. Adamantite? Question mark? Crystal ore? Oh, of course. Stealing here, stealing there, stealing pretty much everywhere. Hey, you sure? You think you sure do work hard. And you're one of the best, right? You gotta have a massive stash of treasure hidden away. Let's just say I'm prepared for retirement. I see. Anyway, one more task and our job's done. Light at the end of the tunnel, eh? Alright, it's not like you're doing any thieving. Man, talk about a crowd. Anyway, when the job's done, what do we say we go hit the tavern? Sure, one mug, you're true. Immediately called out Alvin, like Alvin would be the one to steal.
Hello.
Hey, look here, I carry only the finest quality minerals. You don't say. Mind if I have a closer look? Got 'em. Alright, there's your crystal ore, there's your wyvern scale, there's your water. Now give me a freaking
And
pass.
that's that.
I got what you asked for.
Here.
Catch.
Careful.
Careful with that, anyhow thanks. At least I can begin my grand experiment. Are you forgetting something, old man? You promised me a passport. Cool your heels. The experiment comes first. I hope you don't think you can swindle a swindler.
Wrong.
Don't be ridiculous. Just be patient and I'll uphold my half of the bargain.
If you want facts.
Orlick and I have known each other since years at the academy. We acquired that manor as a place to continue our research. But he changed after coming across that dragon stone. It was almost like he was possessed, his life consumed by his research. Sounds like scholars. He wouldn't let anyone get near him, not even me. That's why I want to help you get that stone away from him. It's not meant to be held by our hands. The password is the truth of all things.
Well, I'll be
The
damned.
truth of all things, that's easy enough to remember.
Yes.
Yes, so take this with you too.
This is...
This is a key.
True.
Observe it.
I see.
You use those materials to make this.
Yes, yes.
You're a natural-born researcher, boy. Now the password will get you into the mansion. But the door to the laboratory can be only opened with that key. Makes you think he doesn't want anyone getting in, not even an old friend like you. Yes, we may have disagreed from time to time, but he's still like a brother to me. My warnings may have been nothing but noise to him, but I wouldn't be much of an older brother if I didn't act from time to time. Passion is important in our line of work, but there's a fine line between that and obsession, and he crossed that line. So this moving friendship, or maybe brotherly love, is why you're so willing to help. I wonder, perhaps it's jealousy or hatreds that come the drive. But those bygone days are precious to me even now. I know what I feel is true.
Oh, really?
Tugs the old heartstrings. Well, my own reasons are more than enough to go through with this, thanks. Friends, brothers, partners. Oh, time for another flashback. Looks like we just time skipped a little bit, considering our original
All right.
flashback. I think we're in the clear. They finally got what they deserved. Always running around like they bleed and own the place. I wish I could see their boats when they realize somebody beat them too. No matter how hard they look now, they can't find our treasure. Something this rare would be wasted on them anyways. You said it, now we'll just sell this gem. Wait. Something wrong? Where are the gold coins we stole? We said we would split the spoils. Sharp as a tack, aren't you? It's not much, so I thought I'd just hold on to them and buy you a tiddly later.
I see.
I see. Then let's celebrate with this thing. Yeah, let's.
All right.
But don't let your guard down. They'll come for revenge at some point. They call themselves thieves, but they'll resort to violence if need be.
Thanks.
I know, thanks for looking out, partner.
Now then.
No problem. Now let's get moving. Trying to thief a thief? Alright. I swear, scholars have to be the most pig-headed folk around.
Not exactly.
There's some truth to it. No, I'm afraid I must protest. You must understand that not all scholars are like the master. I can see there are stubborn types obsessed with their research and blind to all else. But there are broad-minded thinkers too, who freely seek wisdom and truth in all its forms, like myself, for example. I see, let me rephrase myself. By all means, my friend. Scholars are some of the most pompous and pedantic people I've ever had the joy of meeting. Now that's hardly an improvement, allow me to make a counter-argument. Case in point, now if you'll excuse me. Well, I mean, he did kind of prove his point, just a little bit there. But at least Cyrus so far seems to be better than, well, at least Ambar over there.
Hold on there.
Oh, what business do you have here? There's no need to sneak around now that I have the password. If I play my cards right, I can walk right in.
Hey.
I have a package for him, materials for his experiment.
Oi!
You hear anything about delivery?
Nah.
Not me. That's odd. Maybe the message just got lost somewhere. Anyway, he said it was urgent, so I rushed over. Understood. What's the password? The truth of all things. Alright, you may pass.
Much obliged.
You know, for being a thief, we don't do
Time
too
to get
much
to
all
work.
thieving when we actually, you know, get down to the nitty-gritty of it, huh? Where would we be without guards? Indeed. Can I steal from the guards immediately afterwards? A man who was recently hired as a guard at the mansion. His half-hearted approach to his profession has seen him dismayed many times before, and given the expectations of his current employer, it's only a matter of time before he's sent away or leaves, and once more turns to his exasperated parents for support.
Think not.
As professors, resident outsiders are forbidden from entering. Who could have seen that coming? This guard has worked at the residence for around 2 years. He makes his studies quite seriously and has never made a mistake. However, he has yet to find a way to convince his peers to remain in service of his rather demanding master. Now, apparently I can guide from these guys, and they're not even that bad of a guide. Boon Blade. We'll be taking that. And a heavy blade. That plus 30 crit is kind of nice. Maybe I just don't get crits enough, but I don't know, like, I never really notice them like that. Like, they're not bad, I just never seem to notice them be that insane. I know you have a different one. Was it prevent silence? Yeah, I mean, that's pretty good. Plus 10. We could give her more, though she doesn't really need it like that. Our main, honestly, wouldn't be too bad with it. Accuracy plus 10. Oh, yeah. No, that could go. Plus 30 max SP instead. That seems much better. Nothing else on the manor outside. Danger level 22. Oh, we are just gonna stomp this area. Kind of unfortunate, but I mean, with so many different chapters to play through and whatnot first, and them not scaling, so that way you can do some of these quests earlier than you would otherwise because of the fact that they don't. Makes sense. Okay. Wasn't really trying to go in that area just yet.
Let's see what you got.
He's got a bunch of elementals on him. Okay.
Out of my way.
Of course, now I don't have my hunters on him to capture them. All weak to bows. How convenient. Except for the fact that I don't have any bows on me. Let's go ahead and throw the steel SP out there. Hey, they are weak to daggers. You want to happen to be weak to electricity? No? Alright then. Can't say I didn't try. Old freeze.
Bring it on.
Weak to axes by chance? No.
Well then,
Weak to staves by chance? No. Okay.
I am not made for such.
Looks like swords, pole arms potentially. Although it might be more elementals. Although an elemental being weak to an elemental is, I don't know if I'd say weird, but you know, if it's ice, you would expect fire, so on and so forth. All of life, sure, why not?
Huh?
There's some actual guards that aren't monsters. Bodyguard 1. Alright, well. Very ingenious naming. You know, I never would have thought of that one. I guess we could test stack the bottom if we want to. Man, Cyrus still has no HP. It makes sense why he does it, but it's certainly not doing me any favors. Not weak to fire, huh?
Here we go.
You know what you are weak to? Death, as it turns out. Turns out death's pretty good.
Oh, sacred light!
I think if I boosted there, he might have died, but that's... Let's go ahead and get you some more of your SP back. 25 is not bad. It's like just enough to cover our multi-hit spells. And once he learns SP Saver, then it'll be much, much better. Which I guess we should check your skills since you're over 1,000 now. Sidestep, donate BP. Sidestep, you're not donating BP like that. Come on, man. Hang tough, that would actually be worthwhile. All attacks that reduce you below 1 HP will leave you 1 HP. Sounds good to me. The speed increase is kind of nice, though. Prevents the party from being surprised, not bad. All the buffs plus 50. I really don't need the HP regen like that. The ability to just hang on when I get hit with the lethal, I feel is much better. Not that the regen's bad, it's just 100 to like 200 HP is just not good enough. Okay, so the bottom also led to this area. So keep that in mind in case we need to backtrack to see if there's any more
Out of my way.
stuff to look forward to down there. Well, we know sword works on you. Although we can multi-hit with our daggers. On the off chance we can break somebody's shield earlier.
What is the logical course of action?
Try fire.
Great inferno.
Weak to fire. Oh, beautiful.
Not bad. A passing grade.
Alright, looking like Cyrus is gonna continue the clean house. As he does so all so often. Real, nothing in these two areas. What was even the point of that?
I will battle.
Just to be like, oh, there's more rooms in the manor. They don't have anything in it, but there's more rooms in the manor. I mean, I may as well keep using Steel SP because I'm not actually losing it ESP by using it as a result. So it's just 2 hits of being able to break the guard.
Interesting dilemma.
Time for the bull. Oh, good. All the bodyguards are just weak to ice.
Should have studied harder.
We're getting so much money off of these guys. Getting like 1,000 a fight-ish. Did we stay up top? Did we go back down to the... I guess we'll check out the rest of the top first. Unless it looks like it'll lead us to the boss fight, in which case we'll just go ahead and turn back around.
Come on, I've got better things to do.
Just to make sure we check everything out in the area. Well, we swords by chance? Nope. Okay. At least their offense increases limited to themselves.
May the sacred flame shine forth.
Unlike a lot of the enemies in this game that seem to buff their entire party that they're in, which can be kind of spooky.
A tempest of ice shall reign.
Cyrus just gonna absolutely dunk on everyone in this area. There's so much money in this area, it's so nice. Oh, and where is this leading us to? Ah, lightning amulet. Okay, all the amulets are just like reduced, whatever element it says, damage. Which is pretty good. I mean, it's just straight up damage reduction. It's pretty niche, of course, but if you run into a boss fight that relies around that specific element, it could be really good for you.
Now, what next?
You go ahead and just slack off. What if I do BP boost with rest? It doubled my SP I got back. Yeah, that's pretty good. Especially for Cyrus. Triple break.
All right.
Did we go for the 1,000 spheres and potentially break this guy? Wow, the guy in the back didn't die? What? Self-destruct. Why do you know that? Oh my.
Out of my way.
You serious?
I appreciate it.
Why did I not just steal from that guy? I could have at least stolen an item
Where's the
off
nearest
of him.
tavern?
Alright, well, I keep forgetting. Somehow I forget, even on my thief character, that we can steal with our thief. Make it make sense. Refreshing jam? Sure, why not? Yeah, that's definitely leading me to where I want to be. Alright, so now, sadly, we'll have to backtrack if we want to check what that bottom area has for us. Well, that's okay. It's not like these fights are difficult at this
I
point.
appreciate it. Really.
Now, what?
Cyrus can pretty much just blow them away every other turn, and then since we start off with the 1 BP, we can just immediately rest and get all of our
Bring it
SP
on.
back.
Ha, try again.
Gotta go fast. Oh, we almost got through that entire area without a second intervention here.
Out of my way.
Oh, what? We're not at full HP. Well, now we are.
I'll do my best.
Well, Ophelia, your best is just breaking on her at this point.
All right.
Yeah, sure, why not? Go ahead and break this guy to you, why not? And go ahead and just rest, get your HP and your SP back. Rest is so good for Cyrus.
Nothing.
I almost want to have it as a secondary job, although once we get SP Saver, we really won't need it as much. In which case, Merchant's probably still not all that great. You probably really only want it for SP Saver.
My turn now. Ah! The flame guides us true.
Getting real close to Alpha getting his divine skill on our warrior. And then I would say he could become a merchant, but now he's gonna end up being just his base class, or at least I can keep him as a warrior, since none of the others are hitting max on their skills just yet. Ah, come
I'll
on,
make
man.
this quick.
I was right there.
My turn.
Just enough to make sure that I can't insta-break this guy. Could have broken one of the other two guys immediately, but I didn't find it necessary.
Now,
And get rid of all of them.
you should have studied harder.
What is this chest given? AoE healing item? Okay, sure. Not gonna say no to that. The fact that it allows me to enter into this area makes me think I'll probably still even have to come back into this area to backtrack to it. Unless it really is only for 2 chests, though I kind of doubt it.
You're too kind.
Here goes nothing.
We'll just let Cyrus get rid of it.
Great inferno to scorch the land. Thus ends your lesson.
Light Soulstone. That was not really worth the backtracking. Was kind of hoping for better, but I guess they expected you to go into that area first. In which case you wouldn't have had to do. Ah well, such is life.
Want a tangle, huh?
Don't run into these pinkish purple set enemies all that much. Did we try fire last time on them? I feel like we did. How about electricity? Not enough to clear the guy in front.
Out of my way. Don't start things you can't finish.
You get so much money in these areas. I wonder if it's just for being in a manor. It kind of makes me think so. Kind of like to give off a display of, oh, everybody in here is so wealthy because of this. Might be good for like money farming though. Since the enemies are pretty easy to beat and they drop a pretty good amount of money. I'm sure it'll get better over time, but for right now it's not bad. Blackout, okay. Well, our thief still takes a decent amount of elemental damage. Everyone else, though, not so much. Dark Guardian, well, presumably weak to light, in which case rips up my regular elements, but it turns out Cyrus still does not care. Surely they'll throw another save right before a boss fight, in which case I can go ahead and feed Cyrus some SP before we go in. Kinda looked like you should have been able to exit through that light area, but I guess not. Ah, well, this could, I could actually
I
just
appreciate
let
it.
Cyrus get the full SP here if I just wait out
Well
this
then.
fight. Which I'm halfway convinced to do.
What is the logical course of action?
You do the thing.
I could use a rest.
I mean, like, one more turn is pretty much back
Bring
to
it
being
on.
fine. I missed so many hits.
What is the logical course of action?
You know what, Cyrus? You can get this beast.
Well then.
That'll probably be good enough. I can always just give them more in the fight if need be.
Bring it on.
What is the logical course of
Of
action?
course, if they're gonna give them to me immediately, I'm not gonna say no to all my SP.
And that's that.
Rest actually such a good skill? If only it refunded me back my money when I use hired help. Oh man, that'd be the dream.
Well, I'll be damned.
So this is the door he was talking about. It doesn't look like it has any ordinary luck, that's for sure. But this crystal key should do the trick. Well, I mean, if they're just gonna leave it right out there for me.
The Ruby Dragonstone. 1 down, 2 to go.
That's far enough, thief.
You must be Orlick.
I assume you heard the rumors and came to steal my Dragonstone.
That's right.
But filthy thieves such as yourself could never appreciate its true value. Wait. Barham put you up to this, didn't he? That nagging, patronizing coward Barham. This research is pointless, Orlick. Enough with the Dragonstone, Orlick. I'll decide when enough is enough. Mark my words, boy. This stone is mine, and you will never have it.
We'll see about that.
I beg to differ. I couldn't care less about its true value. But I need to get that stone back to its rightful owner, and that's not you.
This stone should be in the hands of someone intelligent. Someone who can appreciate its mysteries.
Mystery of the Fire Emblem? Oh, that's not this game. Okay.
Someone like yourself.
Precisely. This beautiful stone requires research, and I'm the only one who can do it.
It sounds like you can't trust anyone else to get the job done.
Why should I?
I never said you should. I know how it feels.
Don't pretend you understand. Enough with this thoughtless prattle. I have work to do.
Let's get this over.
He's being protected by his lackeys, aren't they always? Weak the dark?
Logical
Well,
course of action.
that's great, considering I'll have any of that. Okay, well, you've got plenty of other weaknesses in theory. How about we just start trying?
Great
Usually fire's pretty good.
the land.
Nobody weak to it on this system. Although I guess the thief has fire, so maybe they wouldn't want to feed him that immediately. Fair enough. Weak the daggers by chance? Nope.
I'll do my best.
Well, we know he's weak to light. Or are they weak to light? Somehow I doubt it. Well, let's get our townsperson in here.
All right.
Ooh, 990. Okay, I mean, it was only a single target, but sure. Check the last stand. Weak to axes on the box. We can make that work. Or somebody even took a hit.
All right.
And I got the patience proc, even better. How about 1,000 spears, or do we go levels? How about levels?
Slash.
Weak the swords. Alright then.
I'll not be defeated.
Alright. Only boss weak to. I don't have any sword skills for you. Oh yeah, if we save your boost, we can use your divine skill, and we will definitely, at the very least, look at it. Whether or not it's actually good is another story.
A tempest of ice shall
Oh,
reign.
weak to ice. Oh, beautiful. Augmentation. Okay, you're gonna buff your noobs.
All
Fair
right.
enough. Well, we tried sword. How about spear? Weak to spear as well on the boss. He's got plenty of weaknesses for us to pick on.
Now,
Alright, Cyrus. How weak are the lackeys? Not very weak, but they will be now.
unparalleled.
2,500 damage immediately going.
My turn.
I mean, we have to try his skill. Attack all foes with a dagger, dealing damage proportional to your speed.
Time to steal the show.
3,000, and that was
Here we
with
go.
his block up. So that might have done like 4,500, maybe even 6,000 damage. Nice. 1,000 spear. Just to break his shield quick. Sure, why not?
1,000 spears.
Of course, you know, if it actually lands.
I'll do my best.
Out of my way.
Our summon hit for 2,000 damage on this dude? I mean, like, I know he's under level and whatnot. No, right, like,
I
where the...
appreciate it.
Really? Still. Oh.
Well then.
Go for Holy
Oh,
Light.
sacred light.
3,000 damage. Our summon hits this dude so hard. Did we try electricity on you yet?
Nothing will quiet the storm.
Bring it on.
Only light, apparently. Alright. Apothecary Cross Strike. 3,000. That was not worth 3 boosts, but sure.
Well then. Oh,
He's already
sacred
in the
light.
yellow. We're wearing him down real sword squid. Our summon dude such damage.
Out of my way.
Oh man, we should have used armor
I see.
corrosive a long time ago. Nobody's really gonna benefit off of it at this point, but that's okay. Symbol Fire Blast for the time being. It's an extra 2,000.
Here goes nothing.
Warrior skills, I mean, we could do 1 boost to 1,000 spear maybe.
1,000 spears.
If only it upgrades the accuracy on that skill too, or at least it upgrades the damage too. Activate Construct. Channeling is arcane energies. Okay. Well then, indeed. Get the townsperson back in here. They're putting in work.
What was the logical
1,500
course of action?
damage. It's so good. Well, back to spamming fire.
Great inferno to scorch the land.
Oh no, he's gonna hit us. Whatever. What will we do?
I appreciate it. Really.
Bring it on.
If we get patience,
Out of
we
my
might
way.
be able to break him before then. We can do this, I guarantee the break. Oh, or he could just be gone.
Course of action.
Yeah, you know that works too.
Great inferno.
Kind of surprised his summons don't actually go away with him. No, I guess go ahead and try axes. I didn't think so.
Bring it on.
How about swords then? No.
Out of my way.
Summon even took a hit for us. How about daggers? Weak the daggers because of reasons.
What next?
Cyrus, keep doing Cyrus things.
Inferno to scorch the land.
I probably could have just gone full boost
There goes
there. I
nothing.
don't know if I would have killed his construct by any means, but he certainly would not be feeling well. Try spears? Not weak the spear either.
I'll do my
And
best.
we're starting to get some SP back on those attacks. It's only 5, true, but when you hit 3 times right there, 15 starts to look a bit better. Let's go ahead and check light. Did we not already check light on you? I feel like we did. 3,000
All
damage.
right.
So good. Not spear, not sword. Daggers, fire, ice maybe.
Cool off.
At this point, poisoning him might have actually been worthwhile.
Interesting dilemma. You know the true
Well,
lesson.
how about you just go ahead and max out risk? 100 SP.
Bring it on.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Go for the poison? Sure, why not? Can't poison a gold.
Out of my way.
Or at the very least, I didn't get it on that attempt. Yeah, he done.
Where's the nearest tavern?
Well, didn't really exactly get to see too much out of that boss outside of he summons a golem.
Bested by a thief. How disgraceful.
Well, we just knocked him out. We didn't
Since you
kill him.
won't be doing much more research, I'll just take this.
You know, Primrose was more savage in the fact that she at least actually killed him.
And now, back to Boulderfall. I'm sure Heathcote's got new orders for me. Hooray.
Right. Oh, we're just gonna
I'm
teleport
back.
back.
I'm so glad to see you safe, Mr. Therion.
Oh, really now, Cordelia?
I brought the Dragonstone.
This is indeed the Ruby Stone, without a doubt.
You have my gratitude.
Oh, who cares, Cordelia? Who cares?
He is simply upholding his half of the deal, milady. He deserves no such thanks.
Exactly.
After all, he has yet to return the 2 remaining stones.
You only told me of one where they
I
get so
think he's earned the removal of the band.
Stop and think about what you're saying.
I beg your pardon?
You can't guarantee I'll fulfill my promise if you remove this now.
I believe you would.
And why's that?
You don't strike me as someone who would abandon responsibility.
And you strike me as someone with too much faith in people.
Ooh.
Take it from me, no matter how much you trust someone, they will betray you.
Ooh, somebody's got trust
So
issues.
do yourself a favor and build your walls up higher before you get hurt.
Mr. Therion,
Please, milady, that's quite enough. Though I hate to admit it, he's right. It's best not to remove the band just yet.
if you insist.
So, where's the next stone?
After a bit of digging, I found it to be in Wellspring.
Well, we haven't actually gone to Wellspring yet, but we know Orlick's third chapter
Any
one is
idea
there.
where in Wellspring?
That town is home to a black market.
Is it now? Sounds like we might get some good weaponry there then. If it actually
What does
plays
he know
into
about
that
the
war.
black market. Only those involved with the business are supposed to know.
Think, Theory. Think a little harder on
I
that.
knew he was no ordinary butler.
The Emerald Dragonstone is being sold there. Or so my sources say.
Oh, really?
I'll be on my way then.
Good luck out there, Mr. Therion.
Shut up, Cordelia. You have me in all this.
You don't need to see me off again. It's a waste of time for both of us.
But farewell.
She's really just like fallen in love with us, hasn't she?
Please, don't burden yourself with him, Miss Ravis. Even that man has dignity to uphold.
Oh, screw you, Heathcote.
Dignity.
Though he may live an unscrupulous life, his skills as a thief keep him alive. Naturally, he has pride and confidence in these skills, but we use them against him. And I can imagine he feels great frustration when shown compassion and consideration by the very ones who duped him.
Yeah. Maybe just...
If he did not feel such, I would not think him suitable for the job.
I see. He's a man with a lot of pride.
Wow, it turns out people have a lot of pride in their abilities, and when you stomp on them like that, they feel kind of jagged.
Milady?
Who would have thought?
My apologies, Heathcote, but I can't help thinking of that lonesome look on his face.
Aw, she's falling in love
It
with us.
reminded me of myself back then.
Is that so?
Yes, his words may have been harsh, but I could tell that his true feelings were different.
Oh yes, the guys. Here's what here's what we're actually trying to say. The ladies. Okay, what are they actually trying to say? You know, because when they talk to each other, right, you got to go like 3+ levels deep to get what they're actually saying. Because ladies. But you know, us guys, we can actually just tell you straightforward, and like we understand it that way. Them, on the other hand, no. You got to go through the 5 different layers, and then you just have to hope that you get it right. And then if you don't get it right, somehow, apparently that's on you. Make it make sense. And so Therion's journey continues. His next target, the Stone of an Emerald. So he set forth for the town of Wellspring in the Sunlands, and the den of villainy that awaits within. Chasing the Dragonstones. So that is a Dragonstone. Why it's so beautiful? I wouldn't have thought you religious types had much interest in gems. I care not for the material wealth, if that's what you mean, but I can sense a strange power in those stones. I have to take your word on that. It's not exactly my area of expertise. But whatever the reason, it's not a bad thing for someone like you to be interested in pretty gems. Whatever do you mean by that? I mean, most girls your age like to wear brooches and bangles, right? If you ask me, a better place for these gems would be on the wrist of a young lady like yourself. Oh, man. You knew Ophelia was going to feel some type of way hearing that. Now you're just teasing me, aren't you? Well, I think this conversation is over. She figured it out, and yet she still liked it. And yet she was still okay with hearing all of it. But yeah, that is all of Chapter 2 for Therion. I think out of all the stories so far, I feel like Hanette's is really good. I feel like Therion's is pretty good. Primrose's is pretty good. Teresa's is Does it mean to say who cares? But like, it's kind of like, alright, whatever. Alphins is at least a little interesting with the fact that we had that twist, which was, I wouldn't say like predicted, but it was definitely like they let it on pretty hard that all was not what was seemed to be so far, at least as chapter 2, so that made sense. Old Brick's chapter 1, at least for me, absolutely sucked. His chapter 2 brought it back a little bit, so I'm hoping the farther we get into his story, the better. Cyrus's is alright. It's like mid. It's not bad. It's not up there like top tier like Therian, Primrose, and the others. Ophelia's might honestly be the worst so far. And maybe that's a little harsh, but like, I don't know. Like, hers is just kind of like whatever. Like, hers is almost right there with Tracer, which is, you know, something. Oh, really? We're 41 points off of our divine skill off the warrior? Really now? Okay, then. Cyrus still doesn't have enough. Oh, man. One more skill, too, and he should be getting the SP Saver. That'll be nice. You're good for the time being, though I don't have any extra secondary jobs for you. Ophelia, you are pretty close to getting your ultimate skill, and then we can go ahead and turn you into a thief, I guess. Thief Ophelia, huh? It's, you know, it's the warrior Ophelia just looks wrong. Maybe it's Merchant Ophelia, alright, fine, fair enough. Hunter Ophelia is fine. That's most of the hunter design than Ophelia. Anyways, been ranting on long enough. Appreciate you guys for watching. Was that all chapter 2s now? Are we on to chapter 3s only? That's all chapter 3s. All chapter 3s? Yeah, okay, everybody's on chapter 3 now. So now the question becomes who we actually want to do for chapter 3. 34, 38, 40, 32. Our main character's level is probably always lower just because it's our main character's level. Holbricks is 32 as well. Cyrus's is 40. Okay. Ophelia's is 38. I suppose if we wanted to go in terms of lowest recommended level, then I guess it would be the mains or Holbricks. I guess we could do the mains for the sake that it's the main. Yeah, I guess we could go ahead and do that. I don't know. If I change my mind, we'll figure out in the next video. Appreciate you guys for watching, and we will see you guys on whatever Chapter 3 story we choose in the next one. See ya.